this will be one of my most controversial maybe picks, or just the things I'm going to say might not be the media narrative out there, but I'm going to tell you what I see from this game. I see a struggling Bo Nix. I see a struggling Broncos offense with a stout defense against a not struggling Colts defense, which is also stout, and an offense that just unlocked everything. To me, that would lead to most teams that we would play, right, that the Colts would play, I'd say, well, they're going to crush them. Broncos are a great team. They are a championship-level coach team by a great coach, and they overall have a great roster. I say that to say this. The Colts have a great chance at winning this game. Let's get into it. I think both teams will start slow with a field goal. I think in the first quarter, and they each probably get a field goal in the second quarter. I think this is a 6-6 ball game at half. All right, I don't think either team really budges in the first half. I think third quarter, first possession for the Colts and first possession for the Broncos is where this game is made. And I think that the Colts' run D has gotten better. I don't know that for sure. That's what the Broncos are going to lean on. I've been saying this all week to coworkers. Colts did not have to guard the run. That was very lucky. What did teams do good against them all year last year? Run the ball. Broncos have two running backs who went for over 80 last week. And obviously it was against the Titans defense, which is worse than the Colts D. But they are going to run and pound that rock. And I think third quarter, they finally break through and score a touchdown. I think Colts are going to be a responsive team this year, and they score a touchdown of their own. Now we're talking about 13-13 going into the fourth quarter. Bo Nix, Daniel Jones. If you're to ask me right now, and this is where the controversial stuff happens, this is where people might be like, you're going too fast, too far. I think Jones is a better quarterback. I think he has played more football. Bo Nix not that far behind him. He's already about 25, 26. Jones about 27, 28, right? So we're not talking that different. But we're talking about played in college versus played in pro. Jones had a trash truck that he was driving for years. Now he's driving a Mercedes-Benz. That Mercedes-Benz has a lot of moving parts. One of those parts is Warren. One of those parts is Taylor. One of those parts is Pittman. Tough guys that'll get you down the field in the fourth quarter. I think this game is won early on in the fourth quarter by a touchdown that makes it 20-13. It's a low-scoring game. And I think with that touchdown, that's the end of the game. I think Colts defense is that good this year. Broncos, top one or two defense, probably one in the league. I said all offseason Colts were going to be a top 8 defense. I saw week 1, obviously against inferior opponent. Looks like Dolphins aren't great. I think Colts are a top 5 defense in the NFL. I think that top 5 defense in the NFL comes to play. I think the Indianapolis Colts, can't believe I'm about to say this, go 2-0 to start the season. And they do it beating a very, very formidable foe in the Denver Broncos. That's my prediction. I'm sticking to it. Call me crazy in the comments, but you better be there live, 4:25 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, because I will be streaming the game. I'm back for Colts football. Go Colts. And remember, I make these with my mind, not with my heart. All week, I really thought it was going to be about an 11-point win. I was thinking 34-23 for a lot of the week. Started looking at the defenses, started breaking down the game more in my head. I said, no way. 20-13 Indianapolis Colts. See you guys next time with post-game thoughts, which will be tomorrow after the game. So tomorrow night. Look forward to that. See you guys. Athletic Time is out.